Oh, fire. That's not good.
Alright, first
Get
note's
to
down.
on fire weapon.
Jeez. I pressed Alt F9 for that. That was a badass too.
Yep.
Badass, shake your fat ass as you racks
Did you
on.
kill her?
Yeah, like 8, 6, 7 rounds to the head. Dancing around like you think you're Janet
Face.
Jackson. I'll take you out like a sniper on a roof. And MCing the DJ at the DJ booth. Ooh, careful. You want to go get it? Or do you want, I don't want to die. Just gotta jump out there fast and come back. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, don't die, don't die. Come back, come back. Good job.
I was pinning a disemboweled skag to my front door to dissuade others from approaching it. What does Jack want with the vault key?
I know what Jack wants.
Charging the entire time I possessed it before Jack crowbarred it from my bloody hands?
Not likely.
Waiting to unleash its alien powers on Pandora to make Iridium appear from the very ground? Was it preparing itself to unlock even more alien ruins? I will delve deeper into this question after I soundproof the walls of my home, that I may be spared the incessant laughter and joviality of Sanctuary's citizens.
Love you, Tannis.
Dennis has background story issues. I'll take you out like a sniper on a roof. MC in the middle of a DJ booth. Poor Tannis.
I still really would love to have Robert Dennis recorded doing.
Oh yes, we must do that. I've added to that in my head recently. I was thinking not just hardcore rap, but Robert Dennis records like select passages from Misery. Robert Dennis records select passages from Gone with the Wind. Classics. Bobby D
Yep.
in the house.
That's true, that's true. And really, you could do some pretty magical things too if you consider.
Can we auto-tune him?
Like, oh no, here's the thing, you need to auto-tune him. So Robert Dennis does some of the classic hits
Right.
of John Williams. Are you ready?
Oh yes, I'm ready.
Train one.
Train one, go ahead.
Train one.
Train one, go ahead.
Train.
Train, 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 train. Go ahead.
Train one. It's every time. It's like a
Yeah, that would be awesome.
complete and total Jaws vamp right there. We're gonna need a bigger consist.
We're gonna need a bigger consist. That would be awesome.
I loved it. There was one day where it's like, because everything was out there in Peoria, he calls in his train, one of the extra train, when he was still doing it. It's like, I've got one car. I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, he fucked up big recently, though. I mean, not like in a chargeable way, but did you hear the other day? It was just last week. It was Rose, health at about 50. He had a brake fault. And, you know, these things happen. He's been through it 50, 60 times, and he's at Oxford. And they want to know what car it's on. They can't tell what his car's on because of the sun. And so he gets out and he starts walking around looking for the car. He's walking up and down the alignment looking for the car. They don't know where it's at. Health. 2/3 down.
Yeah, I see it. Stand.
Roger. And he cannot figure out what car it's on. This goes on and on and on. Health. 25%. And he's looking, he finally figures out what car it's on. We're like 7 minutes down at this point. And, ooh, there you go. You got a little hidey hole there. It's a good spot for a few moments. Your health won't regen unless you're sitting still. And, why can't I fire? There we go. I think I was experiencing a little lag, sorry. Sweet action.
It's all good.
So finally they're like, okay, well, try this, try that. They cannot figure it out. He's caused like a 17, well, I mean, his train has caused like a 17-minute delay. And they don't know what to do, and MOW is on its way, and mechanics are on their way, and we're calling all the trains behind him. It's a living nightmare. And then finally he goes, so should I proceed? And Rose goes, are you saying you can move? He's like, oh yeah, I can move. And you should have just heard her voice. She was like, Robert, I need you to move the train now. He could move the whole time. Like 17 minutes down. As he's walking up and down the alignment, looking for the lights. He can't tell because the sun's in his eyes, etc. And they're setting up manual blocks. I mean, this was like a huge, it was like a huge fucking nightmare. And he could move. He just forgot to announce he could move. He forgot that part. Kabooms.
That's funny.
Did you ever play Champions? I mean the video game.
Yeah.
I had so many great characters, but I had that one that could travel underneath the ground and pop out with that same effect.
Tunneling, best ability.
Yeah, and then the
love tunneling.
Tunneling, I'd pop out and I'd raise like 6 zombies. Oh, I had some good characters.
Stuck.
You're stuck? Alright, stand by.
Yeah.
Just kill him. Just kill him up there. If necessary, aggressive. One thing about being stuck is your aim ought to be dead on. You're not taking any damage. Alright, exit and maybe get back in. That might... Oh, never mind. Vehicles... Oh, it's still there.
Pretty much.
See if you can turbo boost kit. Turbo boost kit. Turbo boost.
Nope, can't turbo boost.
And
well,
no,
hang on.
no biggie. Have you tried unplugging and plugging it back in? Sounds like an opportunity to loot the camp. What was I saying? I don't know. Something about Bobby D. No biggie.
Oh, Bobby D.
No big whoop. He's just a hunk.
You know, he is just a hurunk.
He's just
Although I do have to say, I do kind of that's hilarious. I've thought the same thing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It is really funny because prior to me getting there, because you know you sit in the break room, you get to hear a lot of talk and people talking about Robert Dennis being this like super genius, amazing prodigy and everything else. And we were having this conversation at one point in time, just about stuff, and he was talking about how he couldn't get into grad school, and he was talking about how it's like because he's too old and his ageism, and they wouldn't let him in, and wouldn't do all this stuff. And then we get into this conversation. He talks to me about how he can't do mathematics. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I can't really. He's like, yeah, I'm not really good at math. And I'm like,
well, that's kind of
well,
pre-rec.
I'm like, here's the problem, Robert. I mean, when you do your equivalency degree exam to find out if you can, go to school, if you don't rate well,
I'm coming back
guess
towards
what
you.
happens?
You and I went different ways around the loop. I'm running towards you. My bad. Right. Well, I think we were both running to the fast travel, or the
I see you up on
I
there.
see. I'm coming down. No big deal. I'll just come down. Safer that way. Yeah, you kind of got to be able to do your job, Robert. Great guy.
Yeah, I'm like,
I won't ever diss him.
Absolutely great guy.
I mean to his face is what I mean.
Yeah. No, I get you. But the thing is that I just sat there and it's like I listened to a talk about, how they wouldn't let him in, they wouldn't let him do all this stuff, and I think you have to hop up onto the thing. just how they wouldn't let him into grad school, and it was because of his age. I'm like, no,
it's
Robert.
not.
Here's the problem: you can't do calculus. If you can't do calculus, that's gonna weigh against you. This is science and mathematics, man. If you can't do algebra, you're fucked.
Oh, if you can't do
That's-
algebra, you need to just quit. Yeah. And you
Yeah,
need,
and
you need
that
at
was
least
the thing,
Calc
is he-
1.
You know, he's like, well, I got dyslexia, and he talks about not being able to do communication stuff fast, and he couldn't do the mathematics fast. I'm like, all right, Robert, seriously, I don't care, like, what kind of crazy genetic stuff that you were involved in.
That you've conceived inaccurately.
It's like, I'm sorry, just. Oh, that's right, you gotta go through the.
I'm trying, I can't figure it out. I'm on the wheel. I fell off.
I think there was a lever. I always thought there was one of these that came in from the top,
I tried. Well, I'm trying again.
but I'm on the top now.
Okay.
I
I
don't
see,
see it.
Dang it. Let me check the shack over here. The shack has a similar bent gate that will not let me in. Yeah, I don't want to go down there because I'm going to spawn everything. Oh, I made it up. Okay, I'm in the shack and I spawned some things accidentally. Just one. I'm just going to hang back. It'll be fine. It's just a no-good drunk. Okay, how do I get out of here without dying? I'm not in like a situation, but I'm in a possible situation. I can't seem to figure out how to get out. Oh, never mind, I made it to the roof. Yeah, I made it to the roof. I'm right next to your bot. And I'm with you.
Robot, attack mode!
Jeez, those things are fast. I've got sensitivity about maxed. Okay, that's the end of that business. I love that sign. Invisible assholes.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's gonna take to get through that. I need to step away for just 1 sec.
Yep, I'll be here. Thinking about it. Borderlands 2. Pick up Tanis Echoes, number 3, behind grate.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I'm trying to look it up because I just don't have time to figure things out sometimes, especially when I can't remember
I
it
always
from the
thought it
first
was
time.
like there's the stupid ramp back here drops, but I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Okay, so we're on. This isn't hidden journals. This isn't. That's the wrong mission.
No, we're on hidden journals.
Are we? Okay,
Yep.
alright, let me pull that one back up. Okay. It's the Wiki Borderlands walkthrough. Hidden journals, Tanis. Are we in the Highlands? Yeah. Okay. Okay, one echo is in a room blocked by electricity at a base. A cable above the room leads to the breaker on the side of the tower in the whole area. Okay, yeah. Come on. Shooting the breaker switch. Okay, well that's one. That's not this one. Another echo's located under the stairs. I think that's the first
Got that
time we
one.
did, right? The journal at Old Cranky's Pond, if that's where we're at, is in a dinghy under the guns of a boundary turret, and is protected by a badass
Oh, we got
pirate.
that one
Okay,
already.
okay. Well, unless I'm missing it, that's 3, but there's 4. Can we backtrack? Old Cranky's Pond. Blake's Bridge. Yeah, they're only listing 3 here. In the walkthrough, even though it says 4. Let me just go to a different walkthrough. Okay, there's the bridge. Jumped on the toad, blah blah blah. Old Cranky's Pond isn't really a trick. I think we did that one, yeah. Aggregate acquisition, is that where we're at? No, we've done that one. Damn, every this walkthrough shows 3 as well. The fuck? Aggregate acquisition, we did that. That's out on the lake. You did that.
Uh-huh.
We shot the one with it. Well, if we didn't, we know how to do that. Alright, shoot the cords holding up the ramp. Try that. Damn it. That's too obvious. Let me get over there. Shoot the damn cords. Oh, okay. That's not it. You and I are good at these things. What the fuck? I still am not exactly sure this is it. I mean, I didn't find a definitive walkthrough entry. I see no cords holding up a ramp.
Nor do I.
Shotgun would hit him. Okay, so that's 2 walkthroughs, and they both suggest there's 3 instead of 4. Let me go to the 4th one. Or another one, I mean. And my phone dumped. Alright, hang on. My awesome new phone is really... I didn't say something, Google. Fuck off. Is really taking up a very slow operation. Alright, hidden journals. Let me go to the 3rd walkthrough. Well, one of these, this isn't a walkthrough anymore, it's just people's posts 4 years ago. Should be a pod of some sort that you can shoot and blow up the back of the truck. Someone else says, thing I destroyed the hanging thing, still closed. Probably a glitch, reload, save, because it should have blown up the backside of the truck. Someone says leave and come back, and then they say it worked, thank you. I'm not exactly sure I'm looking at the right entry still, though. Let me lob a grenade in there. Well, I got 1,500 experience. Or are you? Oh, you're off fighting. Are you alright?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Right when I lobbed the grenade, it's all gave me some experience. Oh, shit. Well, I don't expect you to be able to make it back. If you can, that's awesome. Oh, never mind. It was like the fastest one ever. I didn't hold down E or nothing. Okay. I threw a grenade there, and the grenade knocked me. It's very confusing.
Well, see, I got a vehicle. I was like, I was right there.
Yeah, that's just kind of weird. No big deal. No big deal.
Are doing it.
Dying is awesome. All the cool kids are doing it. I can't seem to find I looked at 4 different walkthroughs and they all say there's 4, and then they only show you an entry for 3. Alright, I'm back in the
Oh,
truck.
you know what? Actually, I think this might be tied to another quest, though.
It's just showing up as something different. Let me look at the map. Well, there's only 2 things activated in this zone. When I mouse over, it says pick up Tannis Echo. Here, wait, come back, come back. I'm right behind you in the vehicle. Maybe we should go get the other one and see what happens. I'm at the river.
Because I remember there's like a speed thing where, like, if you go and pick up...
I'm in.
Alright, well, we'll at least get the 3rd of those echoes.
Yeah, let's go get the 3rd one and come back and see what happens.
Let's have some fun!
Go on slag. There you go. Finally used my slag weapon effectively. Eating them up. Auto guns, chewing them up. I'll just go out and get them. Grenade out. 2 grenades out. I'll be alright. I think I can get a res here. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. If I can reload. I'm up.
Settle down!
I wonder how many stacks I can get.
I'll be alright, I think. Yeah, I could use red, actually. He's a badass.
Start the stack.
I'm going back to slag, though. He's about the only guy left. Thank you. And coming right back to you. Alright, let's finish this house.
That was close. No, it wasn't!
Where's the remainder? There he is, bridge top, ZX high. I lobbed a grenade at him, and it landed perfectly. Oh, come on, what? Grenade didn't go off. Thank you.
That's right, that did.
I threw it. I've got it on video. Let me hit, hang on. There, I just recorded the last 5 minutes.
Out of item slots there.
I threw it up. Okay. I threw it up, nothing happened.
Alright, I've gotta go upstairs to get that last echo in this spot.
I don't think you're regenning. Accuracy's overrated anyways. So she says. Oh, and then I reload. Just lost my stack. Oh, thank you, Borderlands. There's 4 grenades. Green sniper, here.
Pretty much garbage.
Pop. Humanoids. Going fire. Always attack at the end of my shift. I don't think I've ever heard that one. Nice.
Robot ever.
Are you dropping those shield boosters, or is that my bot? Or your bot?
I don't think it's me.
I've seen a lot of shield boosters.
How's am I?
Maybe it's the bot. They work.
Could be. I don't think I'd spec into anything that would give me that, so...
Didn't seem like I had either.
All too easy.
Corrosive back on. Recharging, recharging. Yay. Super pop. 4 grenades ready, grenade out. 2 grenades out. 3 grenades out, and I see you. Right here. Live, damn you, live. Found a grenade out. Let me shield back and I'll pop back out for another run here.
Blood and metal, my favorite thing.
Ooh, I'm out of corrosive, FYI. Do some shotgun work here.
ain't got arms.
Lieutenant Dan, they took your arms. Damn it, I just reloaded. Keep fucking that up. My stack wasn't high, but it's better than nothing. Stand by.
Now.
What?
Nice.
Dickhead.
Nice.
Iridium.
19 pistol. Pretty
Build
good.
on these spots.
Alright, so here's the one where you just gotta shoot the box, wherever that is, trace the cord, or etc. It's hard to see at night.
Got it.
Alright,
I have uncovered legends of an ancient
sweet
alien warrior.
health.
The legends tell of a magical key that can bring it back to life. If my hypotheses are correct, which they always are, the legends may be speaking of the vault key. Also, a young man told me I was pretty on my way back from the grocer's. Reaction was surprisingly tame. I only spent the next 3 hours dry heaving into a bucket.
Oh, Tannis. You poor genius, beautiful bitch. Uh-oh. Yay. Alright, now this is getting ridiculous here. Let's figure this out. So, have anything to do with this water cooler? Actually, I'm just gonna get on Google again. Okay, Hannah's Thailand's Hidden Journals, spoilers. Hidden Journals walkthrough on IGN. If IGN doesn't have it, well, I don't know who would.
Who would? Yeah.
Right. Okay, IGN's loading 600 ads. IGN has locked my device. Okay, travel to the Highlands. Yeah, I knew that. One journal requires you to break into a carriage. Is that what we're doing? Do this by shooting the hanging balls from from the other side.
Oh, wait. Yeah. You shoot through the gate at the... that's right. Alright, hang on. I got this shit.
Alright. Sneep it, snip it, snoop it, snopes it.
What hanging walls?
Is this the carriage?
Yep. It is. Might have been that it got glitched when you chucked a grenade at it.
Well, that wasn't my first move. I do enjoy grenades though. Do you see hanging balls?
No,
Alright,
there were a couple in there before,
Alright, let me go back to the
but they ain't there now.
page. Make sure we're looking at the right one. Another's guarded by electric fence. This is ridiculous. There's only 2 on IGN. And then it says return to Tannis. Well, maybe it's because the other 2 are so easy. Well, no, one you kind of had to fall into that thing. Yeah. Alright, well our option then is to exit and re-come back. I don't know what else to do. If that's the case. Hanging balls from
That'll
the
work.
other side. Let me just go
Yep.
look at the other
So
side.
you look through past the jacked up gate, because I remember the...
I tried shooting it. Alright, well, let's exit, come back.
They're shooting,
They seem to be shooting. me check time. Not that I have anything to do specifically tomorrow besides laundry, garden, Casa Bonita, bike ride, 1 o'clock. I'm good for another half hour. I'll just go straight to bed
That's cool
then.
by me.
You got tomorrow off? Did they mandate you?
Nope. No.
This is the first 2 days I've had off in, what, 29 days? Because I did 18 and had 1. So that's 19. Then I did 11. So it's 19, 29, 30. No, so 31 days. This is the first 2 days off I've had. Except I work Saturday. So I still have Sunday, Monday. Are you going to exit when you're ready?
Oh yeah, I guess that it does have to be done, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's yours. Well, I mean, I guess I could leave, but ultimately it's you. Okay, I'm disconnected. While you're reloading, I'll be back in about, 120 seconds. Thanks. I'm back, joining your game. Here. Hey.
Hey,
Okay, I'm in.
there you go. Cool. I'll continue.
What a bizarre little thing. Hopefully, that's the end of that issue. Okay, I'm in. I see you.
Let's get you rolling.
It's robot fighting time!
I'm in. Random things, as she says. Second one popped up right behind the dead one. How easily destroyed.
That's not what I was after.
What? No biggie. Head that away the way I just shot. I think there's a ramp up over there. Yeah, northeast. Or kill them all. I'm up for that. No biggie, robots out, grenades out. Shoddy town. Let's stay relatively close here in case we get a res. No big deal, I see ya. Ooh, something that just threw me. Okay, oh, he's got like a black hole effect on gravity well.
Yeah, the whirlpool crashers,
yeah. We'll survive it just fine. I'm gonna back off for a moment though and generate some health. Alright. And I'm in practice not reloading. Pop right. If they hold still, like knock shit out of them. Next round down. I had completely forgotten not to reload. I gotta generate stacks is the way to play her.
Statistically, these are the safest cars on Pandora. Let me toss the numbers at you. 5, 23, 806.
Let me toss some numbers at you. Badass up there somewhere. Yeah, there he is. There he was. For a badass, he really stood still directly in front of the turret. It's just my badass skill. I spent all my points on standing still. Have you ever spent your points on standing still, mister? It's pretty sweet.
I'm epic.
I'm
I don't
epic.
know what that is.
I don't know.
Whatever that green thing is over there.
Stand by. Looks like grenade, maybe. Yeah, it's just a Merv. Mine's better. I'm in. Kaplooey. Alright, so grenade the thing as soon as we get there, right?
That's one way of handling it.
That's an interesting method you've devised. It's better than cats. I'd like to see it again. And again. Holy
and
smoke,
again.
nice jump. There you go. Right up that hill. Just clean them out and go to work. Mostly to the rear now. There we go. Little creatures of nature. They don't know that they're ugly. Kind of going up. Trying to go up. Oh, bullshit. Okay, I see you though. Did her. Yeah, must have been the grenade or something.
Yesterday,
Got it.
I had a conversation with another human being. Granted, it was only a conversation in as much as my grunts of social terror could be taken as human speech, but Roland did not seem to mind. He asked
So
me why Jack
reload.
hasn't revived the warrior yet, if he has the key. I conveyed that the key needed to be charged by iridium, hence Jack's mining operations. He nodded and silently wiped the streams of my saliva from his face. I returned home, confused not only at his lack of disgust toward my behavior, but my lack of disgust toward him.
Oh,
For
love
the
is
first
in the
time, I
air.
felt as if I could actually live in Sanctuary. For the first time, I feel as if I might be okay.
You're not okay, Dennis. You're so far from okay. Okay. Alright, let's switch quests if you'd be so kind. If you want to keep going for a little bit, I'm up for more. And let's see what else we got in this zone. Seemed like there was one other. I don't recall.
I think we got a couple here, actually.
So you don't have the girls tomorrow. Do you want to just meet for food or anything?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I got going on tomorrow is I've got my counseling session at 2.
Okay.
That's that.
We're leaving at 2 from... this is my plans at the moment. Leave at 2 p.m. from the house for Heidi's 6-year-old checkup, and there might be shots. I keep telling her there's not. We're going to go to Cosmetic afterwards. I don't know. You want to get a quick... I mean, we're so far opposite sides of the city right now. I don't know if you want it or not. We meet for quick Chinese or there's a really good Asian restaurant up here called Asian Moon. They got Chinese, Japanese. What are these Christmas trees? Thai, Burmese. They have the awesome drunken noodles. They got a lot of great food. It's just up the road for me, but it's like a 45-minute drive for you.
Dude, I don't care. I do not care. I can travel.
I know you can. I'm just throwing it out there. I've got to be ready to go to the doctor at 2 o'clock.
Walk in.
Oh, and that's good. I've got to do my,
If you wanted to grab some lunch beforehand, great. If not, bot out.
Eat metal death!
Can you find them from the vehicle? Ooh, it's one of them. Those little fuckers are fast. Alright, I dropped one. No, I didn't. I tagged one. Shotgun's ready on the next run. Yes, there you go. Yeah, you get the turrets, I'll get the flyboys. The flyboy hrunks. Okay. There's nothing but a shoddy for those flyboy hrunks. They're bomber jackets.
oh, son of a bitch. All this running around, we need to go to high, or Alright. Now I got a sense of where the hell it is I gotta go.
Yeah, we got a mission in here if you want to pick it up still.
Yeah,
We can drive most of the way.
It's an overlook.
Down at the Overlook Hotel.
Which is better than being down at the Sunset Grill.
Down at the Sunset Grill. Yeah, that's for losers. That's for tequila losers in their 60s. Down at the Overlook Hotel is only for the fittest and most mentally fit Lovecraftian psychonauts. Nice jump! It worked, it worked. He's dead, he's dead. Yikes. It's a jumper. Have you ever grooved at all, and it's okay if you're not, I'll never take it personally, on, I think through the last couple of years, I've sent on occasion Ricky Gervais, Carl Pilkington stuff to you, because I now finally am in possession of all 10 of the Ricky Gervais guides to the future, Earth, humanity, medicine, history, the English, etc. I now have a complete collection of all 10. Happy to share them with you. I think it's some of the funniest humor is so relative, but for me it is the funniest shit I've ever heard. If you haven't, no big deal. If you want, I now have a mighty, mighty collection. I had 6 of them. I recently bought the latest 4. It's quiet.
Nice.
It's too quiet.
Too quiet. That's because they're all suffering from bone break fever, or whatever their version of bone break fever is.
Did I ever tell you Dan actually got cat scratch fever one time? He
He
did. I'm not joking, man. He absolutely got it.
We of the town of Overlook thought you might give us a hand, so to speak.
Welcome
So
to
first item on the agenda, we're all dying of a brain disease. If you could get us 3 shipments of medication, we would live, which would allow me to keep paying you. Our medicine machine needs a new battery.
Yeah,
Please
sure
climb the
it
clock's
does.
power ladder and remove the clock's battery.
She's talking that way. She wants you to think you're sick. She's sick. She's actually just suffering, quote, from the Hitachi Wonderwand. It's very difficult for me to speak right now.
I'm sick of digging that.
Yeah. Okay, well, I threw it out there. If you want the Carl Pilkington, all 10 hours, 10 glorious hours to listen to on your way to work, I'll put them on a disc for you if you want. I like funny. I think I have a good concept of funny. This is some of the best funny ever.
Hyperion suggests staying
Yeah, some of
inside.
Just ordered some serious merchandise.
Alright, you'll want to switch back to the old quest there. I just picked up 2.
Protect his business after all. I'm gonna need you to pick up the shipments quick as you can.
Alright, you swapped over to arms dealing.
Well, I just accepted it for the sake of it, so yeah, just switch back. I see a quest, I gotta pick her up.
Heck yeah. Those quests don't solve themselves.
Yeah, some of the Ricky isn't as funny as some of the other, but overall, I find it to be at my age, my level of humor, whatever that means, my experience with humor. They're in their mid-50s, I'm in my mid-40s. It is just the funniest shit I've ever heard. Carl Pilkington is the most incredible global village idiot that has ever walked the earth. And he's sincere. He's so stupid.
Thank you, but we need 2 more medicine shipments. The next is
I almost made that jump.
Requisition officer wandering the Highlands. Get the medicine from him. Without his guards, I'm sure the salesman will give you a good price for his medicine.
Uh-oh, number 3 on your left.
Just killing them. Politely, if possible.
They don't put those objects there if those objects weren't meant to be activated.
That's right, that's the entire purpose of it, is to actually shoot shit.
Well,
set me on fire.
I mean, if you can get as philosophical as you want, well, I mean, fire. You know, fire.
What's fire?
But if at the deepest end, isn't the purpose of a conscious mind to turn a 0 into a 1? I'm in.
Or at least to define 0.
Or at least to define 0, right? So those objects were created by who? I don't know. It doesn't matter who. They were simply created. Was it God? Was it a Silicon Valley programmer? Was it an Australian programmer? He created an object and he set its state to 0, and then he put me in front of it, and he was like, please, your only goal, hello. Get some distance, he's fucking us up. Well, I guess he's not. He just bark on his face.
If you got the money, I'll save your all-darn life.
Great. You're very efficient. I respect that. The last medicine shipment was being delivered by boat, but we lost contact. Find it, please.
What? No item of the day here? Ridiculous.
That's because I bought it. It's the medicine ship.
Awesome. Stand by, I'm not with you.
Alright,
don't leave me, guys.
Why can't you take off?
Don't leave me,
Son of a
guys.
bitch! Don't leave me in the tail track.
Don't leave me in the tail track. I think this happened to me about 4 times total. The first time I was cool with it. The second time I talked to the operator. Like, third and fourth time I called him out instantly. I'm like, stop your vehicle now! It's a direct order. You're leaving me in the tail track. Further proof that you were not in your mirrors before you moved your vehicle. Unacceptable.
Yeah.
Compliance.
Yep.
Compliance. Fuck you, Zed. Fuck you, Marcos. You guys are jerks. Your 2% tax rate is a joke. We're gonna have to jump the gap there, buddy. It's the way of the road, buddy. Somebody's got a new video out. You know I love Trailer Park Boys. I just think it's awesome. Badass.
Yes, it was.
X. Badass. And I know we have some differences. I'm not recording here. But as an ex-pot smoker in my youth, watching those boys is just the greatest joy I can have. Oh, we're about to lose it. One more hit. We're out. Oh, no biggie. I think we killed him right when we exploded. No, he's still alive. I gotta finish him. I can't let him go now. I mean, he's gotta die. There, he's down. Oh, secondary. Secondary's down. So somebody created a video. It's new to me. Of, Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. He likes to throw things in anger. And there's like a 10-minute compilation over like 7 seasons of him just throwing shit. Be it from piss jugs to, that looks like a job for a snipper. Well, robot. The far one's a snipper. See if you can snip him. I'm gonna work on the one on the left, even though I can't hardly hit him from here. Yeah, I took him for about 1,000. Alright, never mind. I was transferring to close ones on shoddy. Don't reload. Don't reload.
How I do? Not a bad start.
There we go. You gotta get those stacks up to 30, 40 before they're worth a shit. Alright.
It's liking subgun. Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't very good. I took it if you wanted yours, but
Oh no,
it's
it's
fender
full anyway.
trash. So we gotta jump the gap there, buddy.
It's alright. I just have to get a card to do it.
Are you talking about Bait Car? That was the greatest show. I loved Bait Car. Did you watch that show? Years and years ago?
No.
Do you even know about it? I don't mean that rudely. I mean, have
I
you?
don't think I do.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
Bait Car's incredible. Bait Car was a whole show on True TV. It was in like correlation with the people that produced Cops, of course. You know, 26 years or something on Cops. Bait Car was just that. It was a bait car hooked up with like 8 different cameras from all angles, and all they did was put it in a high crime area, leave it there,
And just see what had happened to it.
and then film it. It was so fun. I think there were only 2 seasons of it, but you got to see in HD from every angle these young, you know, what did you call them earlier? Not jackalopes, but we had an acronym for them instantly.
Oh, damn it.
What was it?
It's lost in antiquity. No!
Yes. It was great. So you know, like 2 or 3 of them would be like, "Dang, yo, here's a car," and it'd always be like a fucking Cadillac Escalade, you know, left with the keys in by a drunk girl that walked away. And they'd jump in it, and you'd watch them from like 3 or 4 different angles as they stole the car. And then it was always configured, because it was a bait car, for a remote shutdown with the doors locked. And they'd let him go for a while. Then they'd get behind him and light him up. And then the kids would panic, like, "Oh, run, yo, run, yo." And then the car would shut down, and the doors would lock. And they're just young punks with no weapons. They're not hardened criminals. And so they just would panic inside, like beating on the windows like crazy fucking expletive deleteds. And then the cops would arrest them. Bait Car was like the greatest show on court TV I ever watched, because it was more, I mean, Cops is great, you know, 26 years of Cops, but Bait Car was awesome.
Nice.
I'll find a link and send it to you. Should you choose to search it out after that, it's up to you.
That would actually definitely make me chuckle.
It was a lot of good times, man.
Completely, until you get eaten by their own stupidity.
There's a YouTube channel I've been watching for about 6 months now called Twins TV. There's these 2 twins. 2 white guys, late 20s. They are fearless and they are tough. They really are. And they do these things like they rent a U-Haul and they get boxes that say like big screen TV. They put it in the back of the U-Haul and then they leave it for like a criminal to wander up upon and jump inside, and then they close
and then
the
they
door.
kick the crap out of them.
Yes, have you seen those
Yes,
dudes?
that's like,
Oh my god.
no, I've heard of it though.
They could die doing this shit, but they do it anyways. And they're like, "Right now, you and me, 1-on-1, let's box." And they fight these dudes. They've got another one where they like super or duct taped an acetylene torch to a bike, and then they superheat the seat to like 1,000 degrees and cover it in like super glue, and then they wait for some poor fool to jump on the bike, and then they just burn the shit out of his ass and balls and then beat him up. It's crazy. I might have sent you a link or 2 of that through the past 6 months. It's not at all legal. It's somewhat unethical because they like physically hurt homeless people, but these homeless people shouldn't be stealing bikes.
That's actually sort of the sticky wicket.
Yeah. Well, it's sticky, but I want to say 2 wrongs don't make it right here. But 2 wrongs do make quality entertainment and a good time. Now, to participate... Yeah, I'm listening.
Here's the thing, is like, in that particular endeavor...
Ooh, I'm getting back in. Wait, don't leave me. I'm getting back in. Okay, I'm in. Action.
So, the funny part is like, okay, so if the government pulls that type of shenanigan,
Bought out.
then it is absolutely illegal.
Right, it's culpable if it's the government, but if it's individuals, stand by,
Well,
I'm with you.
Just for high
Yeah,
Spot
so
ready.
Right on, robot.
it's the so it's entrapment, right?
It
So
is entrapment.
is illegal if the government does it.
Right.
But if it's an individual that does it, then it's not illegal. And then you get into this like really funny dynamic where say you live in a state where, well, and we do, but let's say you live in a state where you can deploy deadly force in defense of property. So you put out property, people try and take said property, you deploy deadly force in defense of that property,
And you put it on YouTube.
putting it,
Health.
and if you put it out there where they could just get it, and they could just go after it. The problem is that your average everyday citizen can't go after you as Mr. Joe, let's box in the back of this fucking vehicle.
Right.
Because it's not entrapment. You can't be, it's sort of like,
Health this way.
under normal circumstances, a cop can't beat a confession out of you, right?
Right.
I mean, it's, okay. But, if I'm not a cop, and I just, you know, say I'm waiting for the cops to show up and I decide to just beat you stupid until you agree to it, and then I give testimony saying, yeah, so-and-so said they had it, and this is what they did, and they told me, and this is what, and then you turn around and say, well, wait a minute, you beat that confession out of me, and you didn't read me my rights. So, well, that's if I'm an agent of the government, which I'm not. So if I'm not an agent of the government, sorry.
Yeah.
And it's the same sort of thing. Very much the same sort of scenario when you're doing the truck of bead acetate. You're like, look,
The U-Haul of boxing, of greased
I
up
didn't grab
toad.
you off the street and then
No.
force you into this U-Haul so that
Right.
you could, you know,
You got it.
get your ass kicked. You walked in, I whooped your ass for trying to steal my shit.
Right.
Very efficient.
I'm pretty sure they're
that's
Southern
how it
California,
Distribute
like
that medicine
Compton.
around town. I do it myself,
And
but
yeah, they seem to be. I mean, they must have drawn the attention of law enforcement at this point. So they seem to be getting away with it, and it is a good time.
You know, and so for that one, it's like if you got your ass beat, you could almost, you could turn around and say, well, you know, it's assault charges, to which the other person says, look, I was just protecting my property. They entered into this vehicle knowing that the said property was within, and them not finding the said property is not my fault, but me defending my property is certainly well within my right. It's
Right.
very, very, very interesting, tricky,
It's legal at the moment. Whether it's
Yeah.
ethical or not, I don't know. Sure is a
Yeah,
good time
no.
to watch.
well, I mean, from like the coldest stance of ethics, it's absolutely ethical, because you have, in a sense, given them the opportunity to be punished for what it is that they've done.
Yeah, but if you're conscious about it, whether it's entrapment or not, by the law, it's still entrapment.
Yeah, but entrapment only exists. See, like for example, you could never entrap another human being because you are Doug Merritt, random citizen. Entrapment is only something that the government can be liable for or culpable of. So, for example, if you entrap somebody, it's okay because you're not an agency of the government. Now, if an agency of the government does it, then it's no longer okay.
Right. I'm still an agency of me, though.
That doesn't matter because the
Not
thing
in
is,
the
you're
law's
still
eyes.
allowed.
Right. In my eyes, it makes for great TV. I don't know if I could ever do it. It's hilarious to watch, though.
Yeah, it's like it's not my position on this world to become an agent of karma, but
Right, but
I'm glad somebody's decided that they're going to.
it's like, it is a pretty good time.
I mean, that's just it. It's like, look, you opened up this box.
You knew it didn't belong to you. You stepped inside a vehicle. You knew didn't belong to you. Opened up a box just because some
with
fit
the intent.
right of stealing. Some fit white dude in his late 20s jumped out and wants to box you. Well, what did you think was gonna happen? I didn't think that shit was gonna happen. Damn. Well, welcome to Earth, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Welcome to Earth, 21st century.
Yeah, you could have probably just stopped the phrase with "I didn't think."
Right. Yeah, stop that sentence there, and you're a liar. Or the opposite of that. Sorry, that's
Or
right.
yeah, no,
That's
you were
Ricky-
absolutely.
That's the Ricky Gervais thing. Carl once goes, I think, and, and Ricky goes, stop that sentence there, and you're a liar. Health. So I don't even know if I've told you I bought a Japanese akabono drum.
Screw you! You can bring me medicine all day. It don't make you less of a skag sucker.
Sorry about
Skag
him.
sucker.
He's a... we try not to talk to him. Return to me for your agreed-upon reward.
That's right. Made me feel even more like a filthy whore.
Right. Come to me for your heroin junk.
If I had 10 people like you, this town would be running like clockwork.
Well, you got two of
Deadly.
us. So that's 40% clockwork.
Now that our brains aren't going to rot from the inside, let's move on to point 2 on my agenda. Revolt. If we are to shake off Hyperion
you're plenty
control,
revolting.
the town will need a shield like sanctuary.
Are you talking about your tooth?
Blitzes. If you could
He's
donate
very
some shields to the
revolting.
town, I could scavenge them and build us a shield.
So I bought a Japanese, well no, it's not a Japanese drum. I bought a steel tongue drum in the Japanese scale, akabono. Essentially a minor augmented D scale. And I've been playing it non-stop during my, 30 minutes a day off
Drop
downtime.
whatever shields you no longer want into the grinder.
Oh, I just sold a bunch. Let's see what I got.
That anarchy thing looks...
You got shit, but I am gonna... Oh yeah, here's one. Well, actually, it's really nice, and it's in level 19. I'd rather not. I'd rather buy one. I'm gonna drop a skin right behind you for, Alright, there's a skin on the ground behind you at the bottom of the stairs, just in case you don't have it. I'll go buy some shields.
Welcome, customer.
There are no shields here for sale.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
Oh, let me go.
Hyperion reminds you that any unauthorized
There
behavior
we go.
will be
I'll buy a couple.
rewarded with a one-way trip
They're
to the grinder.
cheap-ish. How many do we need for sure, do you know?
5.
5? Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm full. Alright, well let me dump those 2 in. Okay, they didn't go in, they went flying across the way.
Well, of course they did.
That's what we call VG physics.
How many did you get?
I got 2 total at the moment, none went in. If I recall, you throw them in the long way like this. It's a little easier.
You said you got 2?
Roger. Alright, there's 2 in there. Throw them in the long way.
More shields, and I'll be able to build us a defense shield out of the parts.
You got 3 more,
I
you
was
need
a
me to fix them
computer
up?
engineer before Overlook's old administrator died.
I
And
bought
left
3.
me in
Okay.
charge.
As I recall, then we're in for a great big fight, so before, let me just make sure I'm ammoed up.
Now, if the town needs someone to make us a big old sandwich, then we call you.
Your feedback is appreciated, David.
Alright, I'm full up on ammo. We got a nice sunset, and as I recall, a great big fight. I'm gonna start recording now.